The alarm buzzed faintly. You slowly opened your eyes, sunlight slipping through the curtains, casting soft golden rays across the empty bed. Good morning, Wine, you whispered to yourself, managing a tiny smile as you swung your legs over the edge of the bed. The space beside you cooled. You blinked away the sleep, stretching your arm across the bed instinctively, only to find it empty. Again, you let out a small sigh, not surprised. Gone to the office already, huh? It's been 6 months since we got married, and most days I feel like I'm still living alone. He's always gone before I wake up, always working, always busy. Meeting at 9, don't wait. You stare at it for a second, then shy, not angry, not sad, just used to it. Without even thinking, her hand moves gently over her stomach, fingers resting just above her belly. But I don't mind today, because I have a little secret I found out just a few days ago. I'm pregnant, and today the first ultrasound. She takes a breath, eyes fluttering shut for a moment, like she was savoring the tiny secret she's been keeping to herself. You stood up slowly, brushing your fingers through your hair, eyes drifting towards the bathroom mirror. We have got this. You're strong. Today was your first ultrasound appointment. You booked it secretly, wanting to make sure everything was okay before you told him. You got dressed quietly, a soft beige cardigan over a simple white dress, then packed your hospital file, a small water bottle, and your phone. No text from Jungkook, no missed calls, but you did not let that ruin your mood. Not today. You sat nervously on the examination table, legs swinging a little. The room was bright and clean. Lavender walls, a baby poster on the side, the low hum of the monitor beside you. The doctor entered with a warm smile. Good morning, Mrs. John. You blinked a little surprised to hear your married name. Oh, just call me Ryan. That's okay. The doctor chuckled. Of course, Ryan. So first, baby. You nodded shyly, tucking a strand of hair behind your ear. Yes, I just found out 3 days ago. I have not told my husband yet. A surprise reveal. Bite your lip voice soft, something like that. I wanted to be sure of everything okay. The doctor smiled and motioned for you to lie down. She applied the cold gel to your belly and moved the ultrasound probe gently. Let's take a look then. You held your breath, and then there it was, a faint flicker on the screen. Small, fragile, and tiny heartbeat fluttering, your eyes filled with tears. That's my baby. The doctor smiled warmly. Yes, about 7 weeks, strong heartbeat growing well. You laughed softly, one hand covering your mouth as the other clutched the edge of the sheet. This is real. You sniffle. I'm really going to be mom. The doctor nodded, handing you a printed copy of sonogram. Congratulations, Ryan. You stared at the light printed on the glossy black and white paper. I hope he smiles when he sees you. The glass walls of Jungkook's CEO office glowed gold in the late afternoon sun. Papers were scattered across his desk, and his laptop opened with a blinking cursor on a half-finished presentation. Jungkook stood beside the window, his jaw tight. His assistant had just left after apologizing for spilling coffee all over the most important project of the month. He had to redo everything from scratch, and the meeting was in less than 18 hours. He did not hear the soft knock on the glass door. Jungkook. Her voice broke through his fog. He turned. Wang stood at the doorway, wearing a soft smile, nervous, hopeful, holding a white envelope in her hands. His brows furrowed. What are you doing here? She stepped in slowly, holding the envelope tightly. I went to the doctor today. I thought maybe I could show you something. He said, already going back to his work. Why not now? Please, my whole page is ruined. Everything is mess today. She came closer, setting the envelope gently on the corner of his desk. I will just take a minute, I promise. Seriously, his snapped voice low but sharp. Do you think I have time for surprises? Always do this. Jungkook's voice rose slightly, not angry but tired, worn out, always choosing the worst times to talk about random stuff. She flinched. It's not random. You always do this, acting like a kid who needs attention all the time, he muttered, flipping through the window covers. This is exactly what I was afraid of when you got married. She blinked. What did you say? He did not even look up. That maybe this whole thing was a mistake. Maybe I was not ready for any of it. Words got deeper than he knew. While stood silent, she looked at him, eyes closed. She wanted to scream, to cry, to show him the tiny print on the envelope. Hi. He did not realize what he had said until he saw the look on her face. His brow knit together. Why? He shook his head back. She did not say anything, just placed the envelope on the table beside his, glanced the eyes, and walked out of his office room. He did not stop her, not because he did not want to, but because he thought they would talk later. He was cleaning up his papers, trying to make sense of the scattered charts and stained sheets, finally noticing the envelope he left behind. No name, just soft handwriting on the back. Hi everyone, can't wait to meet you. His heart dropped. Unsure, he reread the note again and again. He blinked rapidly like the truth might disappear if he looked too hard. He pulled out the small black and white photo. It was a baby ultrasound, and beside it a printed report written. Emails gave out as he sat down slowly, hands covering his face. What did Kansas do? He whispered. The room felt too silent now. He had just told the mother of his child that he would never marry her, without even giving her a second chance to say a word. His hands were still trembling as he stared at the ultrasound picture. His baby, the one thing he had dreamed of having, but thought he never desired. And he pushed her away, broke her heart without even letting her speak. Jungkook stood up so fast, his tears cracked against the floor. He rushed out of the office, pulling open the glass door with shaking fingers. The hallway outside was quiet. His eyes darted towards the reception desk. Where did she go? He asked, voice low but rushed. His secretary seated at the desk looked up from her phone lazily. Who? My wife, he said quickly, rose forward, breath uneven. The girl who just left, where did she go? Yes, sir, but she looked different. A bit off. Her eyes were glossy, like she'd been crying or holding again. I thought maybe something happened. Jungkook's entire body goes still. His throat tightens, guilt crashing into his chest like a wave. Jungkook gives her a quick nod, barely holding himself together. Thank you. All world was silent except for the ticking sound of the turn signal and the roaring of his thoughts. Why did I say that? Regretted moving her. What the hell is wrong with him? He exhaled through his nose sharply. His foot presses a little harder on the accelerator, his mouth driving recklessly, but fast enough to match the urgency pounding in his chest. I should have listened. I always do this, and let what precious and everything else come first. And now she's hurting because of me. He parks abruptly outside the house and gets out, almost running to the door, his heart throbbing like war drums. He steps inside, her thudding clothes wrinkled, tie loosened from the run. His eyes scan the room frantically until they stopped. There you are, on the couch. Curled up like a child, clutching the sunroom photo to your chest, tears soaked your cheeks, your hand was covering your mouth as silent sobs wrecked your body, your shoulders trembling. Did not even hear him come in, not until his voice broke the silence. Wine. You flinched. The name sounded different now. Too soft, too late. You looked up at him slowly, eyes swollen from crying, lips trembling. When your gaze met his, everything inside him shattered. He had never seen you cry like this. Not even when he ignored for days, too buried in work and pride to notice your pain. You quickly wiped your tears, sitting up straighter, pretending like you were just waking up. You don't have to say anything. You whispered, I get it. I should not have come. It's my fault. His bruise followed hard. No. You did not even let me speak. You laughed bitterly. You said you regretted marrying me. I thought maybe just this once, if I showed you something beautiful, you would smile at me. You reached down and picked up the small white paper, the ultrasound. You stared it like it was both a dream and a curse. He kneeled in front of you, dropping to the floor, grabbing both of your hands in his like a man holding on to the last bit of his soul. Please don't say that. JP, I did not mean a single word I said. Not one. Especially not that one thing. You looked away, his thumb brushed over the back of your hand, trembling. I was angry at something else, meeting the mass I put out on you. I know that doesn't make it okay, but I need you to know. His voice cracked. Wine cutting him off. I thought maybe today you would look at me. Maybe you would finally love me, even if just for the baby. Jump. Who said I don't look at you? He pulls you fully into his arms, pressing your ear to his chest again. Gently. Listen to that. His wind screaming on the instant scale one. Now I think I'm going to love you less from now on. Your heart sinks, the breath leaves your chest, sharp pain spread through your chest. Why and what? You got serious for a second. Yeah, I found someone better to love. Your eyes flood instantly. He leans and whispers in your ear. Half of you and half of me, our will. He gently touched her belly with a life growing inside her. Why? Big mouth of yours, almost kill me. I know, I will shut up, but only after I tell you one last thing. Why? What? You are the best thing that ever happened to me, and please do it. Just give me a second chance to do it